Bagaitso madume gafele. And yes, o santse no shebile santsi fundis. Majita a fandage ke ba bona gore itseng o mongwe o tswa ka da a kra 5 o mongwe ke makanda go wa phezulu. Lufuno. The Confederation Cup.
Yeah.
Well underway, you are happy.
No, happy part. Happy.
No, I get it. You didn't concede, surely you are happy.
Leave the happy part.
Lufuno, you didn't concede, so you should be happy with the result.
I'm not happy about the result. I mean, Kaizer Chiefs should have won the game. Even though it was not on TV, but there was a...
footage yourself.
Yeah, well, there was a... you move to another. So, but I mean, Kaizer Chiefs created chances, could have wrapped the game, could have won, could have got an away goal. It's very critical. That would have made them to relax when they play, they just play, now they have to score. And currently, since the co-coaches have taken over, it's very difficult. And I mean, even if you look the whole season, Kaizer Chiefs, the only time they scored 2 goals, that's when they're kicking penalties, my friend.
I could have told you what Lufuno was going to say, because Lufuno says Kaizer Chiefs has created most chance. If you look at the stats, that's all Lufuno has been saying. And I think at some point you've got to be able to say coaches can do so much. At some point.
Somebody
has to put the ball in there.
I'm not going to fall in this trap. Cannot continue to use players that were not performing last season. Kaizer Chiefs has invested on new players. The question is why the coaches are not playing new players. Let me tell you what happened.
I do apologize. Is the answer not going to be that these players that you want are now on the hospital bed and they have to be...
I mean, the two statements that are contradictory, and I want to go there. The team says this player and this player injured. The co-coach goes there and said, no, these players are ready. So who must...
So Jeremy Proki, I'm not injured.
And the issue is that I think when the team wanted to manage the supporters by saying that these certain players are injured, and the supporters came very hard to say, no, you can't be telling us about this. You said after the international break, players will be ready. So where are these players getting injured? If you take Maboe to DRC, where was he injured? Because you took him because he was fit. Why would he go to DRC and he was not part of the team? He was fit. Why did you take him? Why?
Mamposa the freak accident.
I wonder why Ndoare does not want to leave the pitch, because the coaches are not clear on what is happening. Because everybody that you take on the trip should be able to say, when required, you step up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless the day before training, match day -1, you get an injury. But the way that you train on match day -1, you don't train that hard to be able. You're just making sure that muscles are relaxed, muscles are working. But in this case, and there was a ball that I saw back to sender. One hits the free kick, the other one sends it back. You can use Loftus. I saw actually it's very good.
Lekoko, the coach needs to have belief.
Coaches.
The co-coaches must have belief. Look what the impact on Fundo. When he gets into the field, first touch was a free kick. He made the goal.
And we spoke about him.
He made the goal work.
When he was at the World Cup, we spoke about him.
Yeah, of course. And he take on players. He combined with Ndu. They set up Dupris. It's a tap in, my brother. That one I was going to...
I trap away.
That one, if it was me, I was putting that...
Anybody can knock that, it's okay, it's a goal. Even if it hit you, it's a goal.
And Lufuno, a lot of people, especially Kaizer Chiefs supporters, are complaining not only about the misses at Dupris, but the body language thereafter. He doesn't...
But my question is simple. Who is the top goal scorer when we're talking about strikers at Kaizer Chiefs? Silva. Why is he not? Why is he not in the team?
Why is the top goal scorer with how many goals?
He's got 2 goals.
2 goals. He's a top goal scorer.
Top goal scorer. Why is he not?
2 goals.
No, if you put all the strikers there, he's scored more than anybody else. It means that he deserves.
He's the one that's more likely to score.
He must start.
Oh, God, because maybe I got. But how many goals has Silva scored?
Mamposa. Can a leading goal scorer. So Mamposa, who what Dobsino?
Can't FNB are you?
who are Dobsy Mamposa?
Dobsy Moroka Swallows of each other.
Hey,
So,
but Moroka Swallows are here again.
No,
In the absence of the owner.
But informers understand that, in football, any team needs to submit to stadiums. If you cannot play on this stadium, you have an alternative.
And take into consideration
Using Dobsonville as an alternative is in the heart of Soweto. That thing will be packed to rafters. We're going to,
Are you going, Lufuno?
We're going to baptize them.
Are you going?
I will be there.
Go VIP.
I will be there.
Go VIP.
I don't know.
How is it now? Because looking at the pitch is going to be more compact. How is it that they should apply themselves?
Look, I think the compact pitch may suit Lupopo more than wrong team. Sorry, Mapagane. Sorry.
Simba.
It may suit Simba, because when you look at Lubumbashi, that's the size of Dobsonville in terms of the width. If they were playing at Soccer City, the width of that pitch should be able to suit Kaizer Chiefs, because Soccer City is so big. But hey, did the co-coaches decide or did management decide?
Packets of Simbas, they'll be red. There are new packet of Simbas.
They play by him.
The new
La release.
only for one day.
But Lufuno, surely this should be a win. I'm feeling comfortable in terms of Kaizer Chiefs.
Win game, Kaizer Chiefs needs to grind the result. They need to win this game.
They could have, looking at their play, they should have won that.
They should have wrapped up the game. Kaizer Chiefs are too good to lose this game.
Too good.
Yeah.
Leading goal scorer got 2.
Yeah.
Too good.
We need to win this game.
Mamposa, there's a smaller matter that we didn't discuss. Erwin Ntwari got dropped for Peterson. That was expected, surely. Or maybe does it have anything to do with that?
We lying to the people now. During this platform, Ntwari was dropped because of the events that happened in there. Because as a coach, you don't want a
Mara Mamposa, not really for Cup game. We know who bread and butter would be.
Yeah, no. But again, Cox must understand that Ntwari was away on international game.
No,
but I'm saying even him being played was
away when the technical team were preparing the game. Let's give them the benefit.
Yeah, him being played was because it was a League Cup. Maybe you want to refresh them.
But it's also clear that Ntwari is going to play cup games.
So it's a cup, Mus?
No, but these are two.
It's a cup. It's not the league.
There's two different.
All right, gentlemen. I want us to have a look at what happened with the other Confederation Cup. I mean, we are fully represented this season.
Look, the trip was always going to be long, and Steadies this season have not started the season well. So in terms of the way they normally play, you would say, and them coming back with a 0-0, it's actually good for them. The one thing that worries me...
Good for Chiefs.
Okay, so let's then put it this way.
Yeah, let's
put it this way.
Put it nice.
Stellies and Chiefs are not of the same caliber.
But the scoreline is the same. Is it not?
What I know, Stellies have been in continental football over Kaizer Chiefs last season.
That's what they even got it by.
Because of their travel, they know how to be able to manage games away.
For the past 2 seasons in the PSL, they've always been a top 3 team.
But I'm saying, Stellies know how to manage games. Stellies know how to manage games away and be able to come back home and finish the job.
So Chiefs won't finish the job?
You're going to need penalties. And if they score, you're in trouble.
You won't get the penalty, Lufuno. Like, why is it a problem now? Stellies, they should be able to advance.
No, the way that Stellies are in terms of from a continental perspective, a lot of results at home, they have not been leaving them on the table. They've been very...
Have they tasted continental football to a point that, because in a low affect bread and butter, once Udam Nato continental football.
Continental football is nice, Chief. That thing is addictive. Once you've tasted that, you will do anything and everything to be in that thing. And others are not sure.
Hi, continental football. And yes, unfortunately, that's all we have for now. So do stay with Mzansi Fundis. On the other side, we look at the big boys in the Champions League. Pagania, Masandawana, Dula Lerona.